Home by Daughtry at number 5 on my fancy playlist, July 15th, 2007. How you doing, Mr. DJ? Counting down fantasy playlist. We're getting closer and closer to number 1. How about that? Looking forward to get to these next 4 songs too. Some jams right there. But let's talk about Daughtry. Daughtry, gosh, where do I start on this? Well, very popular back in the 2000s. I'm sure you remember him from American Idol. His debut album was the most popular album in the States, here in the U.S. His debut album sold 3.2 million copies in 2007. I believe that made it the highest selling album here in the States, 2007. The album that came in at number 2, I'm sure you remember it too, Convicted by Akon, sold 2.7 million copies. Daughtry, the song Home. The origins of this song is rather confusing. I don't want to get into it too much. Now, Chris Daughtry claims that he wrote this song, all of it. Wrote it on his couch in North Carolina, predating American Idol. But at this time, around this time, he was in a band called Absent Ailment. It was formed in a church in North Carolina. 3 other guys in the band came forward in 2012 and claimed that they co-wrote the record. And somehow they got cut out of the revenue stream or something, but don't want to get into that, but just wanted to be fair and balanced. Well, either way, Daughtry came in fourth on American Idol, but, oh gosh, still he got an opportunity, got a lot of exposure. He premiered Home. He performed Home, auditioned it in front of record mogul Clive Davis. Clive Davis, the head of Sony BMG Music Entertainment. This was huge. Clive Davis goes back to the 60s, hanging out at Monterey Pop Festival. He worked with Janis Joplin. He's worked with Whitney Houston, one of the discoverers of Whitney Houston. He was a creative partner of sorts with Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow wrote some of his material like Copacabana, but other songs like I Write the Songs or Mandy, songs not written by Barry Manilow, but Clive Davis came across them. He gave it to Barry Manilow. Another big signing by Clive Davis, Alicia Keys. Well, it was a success. The audition was a success, and Daughtry got a record deal and had that huge album, had some hit records. This record, here's the thing about Daughtry. He weaves in, he combines some of the classic rock with alternative. This song reminds me, it's got echoes, and I can't place it, but it's got echoes of some of the alternative bands of the 90s and early 2000s. Hearing some faint echoes of Evanescence, Stone Sour, Creed, possibly Eve 6, but I can't place it. It just sounds alternative. Well, it's at number 5 on my fantasy playlist of July 15, 2007, Home by Daughtry.